Chapter 3, Stepping Down. "That was a really fun music class," J.S. Bunny exclaimed when Miss Tina was done and the children had moved to the play center.
"I really like quarter rests,"
Mozart Mouse declared.
"and I like taking rests."
Beethoven Bear giggled. Then he felt a familiar rumbling in his tummy.
"That song called Peas Porridge Hot made me hungry. Let's eat lunch."
The four music friends hid behind Miss Tina's desk and shared a delicious lunch of tuna fish sandwiches, carrot sticks, cheese sticks, and toast with honey.
"Yum,"
said Beethoven Bear as he licked his lips.
"I think it's time to practice some of my rests, and I don't mean quarter rests."
But just as he was getting ready to lie down, they all heard a low whistle from across the room. J.S. Bunny's ears stood straight up as they listened closely. "Did you hear that?" he asked, his nose whiskers quivering in excitement. "I think it's a train."
"Where is it?"
Mozart Mouse asked excitedly.
"Can we ride it?"
Beethoven Bear asked, fully awake now. "Hop on my back and we'll find out what's going on," Clara suggested as she lowered her body to the floor. Beethoven Bear, Mozart Mouse, and J.S. Bunny climbed up and held on tightly. Clara began walking towards the music center. The whistle got louder as they got closer. As Clara walked around a large drum, there it was, a shiny silver train. Standing on the steps was a little mouse wearing a pink dress with a white apron. She had a pink bow on top of her head. "Mozart!" she cried. "What took you so long to get here? My arm is tired from pulling the whistle." The music friend slid off Clara's back, and Mozart Mouse ran to the other mouse and gave her a big hug.
"I can't believe you are here. I want you to meet my friends,"
he said. He turned to the group, who were staring at both of them with wide eyes.
"Everyone, this is my sister Natal Mouse. She has been in Germany and is finally back home. Oh, it's so good to see you,"
he said as he hugged her again. Then he introduced his friends.
"These are my friends, Beethoven Bear and J.S. Bunny. And this,"
he said grandly, turning towards Clara,
"is Clara Schumann Cat. She's our music teacher."
"It's a pleasure to meet all of you," Nannerl said. "I've been studying music too." Mozart Mouse couldn't resist bragging about his older sister.
"She got to visit the place in southern Germany where the Danube River begins, too."
Now it was Clara's turn to show off. "Yes, I know all about that river," she purred. "A composer named Johann Strauss Jr. wrote beautiful music about the Danube River. It's called the Blue Danube Waltz. Perhaps we can find a recording of it in the music center sometime," she suggested. "In the meantime," Clara continued, "I wonder if Nannerl would help me teach you another music lesson right now." "I would be honored," Nannerl Mouse replied. "Good. I would like you to go to the top of the train steps and walk down them with a steady quarter note beat, like this." And Clara played the tone bars in a steady beat using 3 different bars. "I can do that," Nannerl said, and she walked down the 3 steps. As she did, Clara played the same 3 notes on the tone bars, but this time she sang mi, re, do as she played. "Nannerl, please do it again, and this time I would like all of you to sing mi, re, do with me." "Perfect," she purred when they were finished. "Just as there are steps on the train, there are steps in music. Nannerl went down the train steps, and the steps we sang went down as well."
"Oh, I get it,"
Beethoven Bear shouted.
"Stairs can go down, but they can also go up, too."
He was excited to make a discovery on his own. "That's excellent thinking," Clara said. "Now, I don't know about the rest of you, but I think we've had quite enough excitement for one day. I'm going to find Miss Tina and go home. It was a pleasure to meet you, Nannerl," she purred as she slowly turned and walked away.
"See you tomorrow,"
Mozart Mouse called out as she left. Then he turned to his sister and his friends and said,
Let's go home, too.
And so the 4 little animals scurried off to their little house.